people dressed as a city bankers drink from oil cans as a form of protest outside the Royal Bank of Scotland. RBS Reuters London. The world's top 20 banks were hit with conduct charges totaling £264 billion between 2012 and 2016, an increase of nearly a third compared to £20,080,000 2012, according to the Conduct Cost Project's CCP Research Foundation. Data for the 5 years to 2016 show banking fines, legal costs and the amount paid to customers in compensation are up 5.6% compared to £20,112,015, while charges have jumped 32% compared to £20,082,000 2012. Although the increase is in part due to recently imposed fines for behavior that helped cause the 2008 financial crisis, persistently high charges raise questions about the extent to which banks have made cultural and ethical changes since 2008. We find ourselves wondering when, if ever, the level of conduct costs will start to decrease, said Roger McCormick, managing director at CCP. We must hope, he said, that there is more to restoring trust than a mere PR exercise. For the 5 years between £20,122,016, Bank of America was the most fined bank, racking up £45.60 billion worth of charges. JP Morgan came in second, with £33.60 billion worth of charges, followed by Morgan Stanley MS, which was fined £24.4 billion. In 2014 alone, Bank of America incurred a staggering £22.12 billion worth of charges, after agreeing a $16.65 billion £12.86 billion settlement with the U.S. Department of Justice for fraud in the run-up to 2008. CCP, however, it was RBS that saw the biggest increase in charges from $20,112,015 to $20,122,016, largely as a result of fines imposed in 2016 for pre-2008 mortgage misselling. Data from CCP: the most fined offence was mortgage misselling, which cost banks a total of £65.84 billion between $20,122,000 and 2016. Charges relating to the PPI scandal cost banks £26.89 billion, while money laundering charges were relatively uncostly, coming in at a modest £3.6 billion. Although the CCP notes that a drawing to a close of the PPI scandal could start to reduce the total value of charges year-on-year, several banks, including Lloyds, were forced to increase the amount of money set aside to resolve peer-related complaints earlier this year. Charges were also sorted by moral culpability, ranging from individual criminality, which related to only 1.91% of cases, to conduct to behavioral failures, which were most common. CCP, Société Générale and UBS had the highest percentage of cases based on clustered criminality, while only JP Morgan had a significant number, about 12% of all its 20,122,016 cases of charges for individual criminality. Overall, although total conduct costs have increased year-on-year since the CCP began its analysis, the amount incurred during each rolling 5-year period has remained relatively steady. CCP